Hey everybody, and welcome back to my stream of consciousness. Today we're going to be trying something new. I'm going to be reacting to one of my old videos. It's the first video I ever posted, and that is very clear. Let's get into it. This is the most viewed video so far on my channel. It has almost 12,000 views, which is a lot, and it keeps getting views. There's 23 views in the past 2 days. And I'm gonna be honest, that scares me just a little bit because I don't know if I was qualified to be giving advice. Because of course, I did the application, I got in, but also I was waitlisted. I feel like I have a lot more advice that I didn't give in that first video because I hadn't even been to the school yet. And so I just wanna watch this video because I haven't watched it in since I uploaded it. So let's get into it. I'm scared. I have tried to film this video a million times. Okay, so I still start my videos the same way. I haven't changed that. Alright, also, that's my pajama shirt. I'm filming this in my pajama. Alright. I feel bad because I'm just wearing a shirt. I mean, I don't feel bad for wearing a shirt. I feel bad because it's not a fancy YouTube shirt. But this is my fancy YouTube shirt. All my fancy YouTube shirts are in a suitcase, so here's the boring gray one. In Canada, the written application opens August 15th and it closes November 15th. Why am I doing this a presentation? I'm in Canada, the written application, what? You should probably use all 3 of those months. So here's the first, the first mistake I see. So yes, you should spend time on your application, but you don't need 3 months. One of my classmates here started her application the night before it was due. She found out about it, decided to apply, and then started her application the day before it was due. So I guess it's don't procrastinate, but also don't stress if you have 2 weeks to write it. It's still possible. So calm down. Again, if you're not Canadian, you'll still probably get about 3 months to For the reference letters, I can give you 2 crucial pieces of advice. Pick who you want to write your letters intelligently, logically, smartly. I don't know why I got in. I'm not qualified to be giving this advice. See, I knew I was a fraud. Pick who you want to write your reference rep. Jesus, Lydia, you can edit this out. I felt so bad even asking for the reference letter in the first place, especially for my principal, because there was no choice there. I had to ask her, and if she said no, which I don't know why she would, but if she said no, I was screwed. I don't know why I was so, I mean, yeah, now that I've applied to universities and stuff, teachers are used to getting asked to write reference letters. It's really not a big deal at all. It's a very standard thing, and it's not something people really say no to unless it's a teacher and you're failing the class or something, then they're gonna be why are you doing this? But yeah, people are generally really good at writing reference letters, but they do want some guidance. So make sure that you talk to your people constantly. You tell them what kind of students UWC is looking for. You tell them what you think that they should talk about. My people personally got me to send them a list of all the things I did, and then they just kind of stuck that into the reference letter in convenient places. That is very true, especially for things like UWC, where it's not everyone's applying. They're gonna want to know a bit about UWC itself and what the school's what things they value, and then also, yeah, what you've done. Yeah, okay. I'm not doing too bad. I'm not doing too bad. So there's 4 types of questions. There's 4 types of what? The basic questions, the short answer questions, the long answer questions, and then 2 other questions. Okay, I kind of see why I did that because I wanted to split it up, but also that makes no sense. Maybe I shouldn't be insulting the video that's gotten the most views. Maybe that's not good for my channel, I don't know. I could say, I really enjoyed doing this activity because it pushed me beyond my comfort zone and I talked to new people and I really grew as a person and as a leader. That could be about anything. That could be about horseback riding. That could be about student council. That could be about murder, right? You really need to focus on the specifics of this activity. And that doesn't mean you can't talk about that stuff, but but say the why instead of the what. Actually, okay, this is kind of true, and it's also kind of not true. Because I, like, believed this, obviously, I wrote about it, and this is how I approach my university applications, but my university advisor gave me, like, slightly different advice, and because, like, for those super short, like, you have 50 words, you have 75 words to explain an activity, it's not just about the what, it's about the, wait, what did I say? Okay, so yes and no. You want to talk about the activity, and you want to also talk about, like, your specific role in the activity. So, like, you don't just want to say, oh, I did theater club, and then go into, like, why theater club matters to you. You want to say, like, I did theater club, I led theater club, and that meant I had to run the meetings, I had to manage the budget, I had to mentor future leaders, like, all those kinds of things. Like, they want to know exactly what you did, and then if you have words left over, you can talk about why that mattered to you. But, like, get the what out too, like, don't just skip it. Instead of saying, it helped me grow as a leader, say, this exposed me to a different kind of leadership. That's also kind of a cliche, though. I mean, it's gonna be a cliche no matter what, but, like, at least make it a slightly specific cliche. And part of the way to do that is to talk about what you do. So if I were to say, theater club helped expose me to a new kind of leadership because I was directing a play with another student who had a different leadership approach than I did, and we had to co-direct this play, and, like, and all that kind of stuff, you know, like, be specific, talk about what you did, like, they want to see that you've done work, and then they also want to know that, like, you grew from that work. So yeah, that advice isn't perfect, but it's getting there. Thank God I had my university advisor help me with my college applications. So my advice for you for those is to persevere and edit your answers, and just like I said last time, be unique, be true to yourself. I love how I tell people not to be cliche, and then my advice is literally the most cliche things on the planet. Yeah, that's, like, yes, but there's a lot more to it than just, like, persevere and be unique. Because I actually was, like, really struggling with college applications, maybe because I give so many people, like, advice on applying to UWC and, like, filling out applications, that when it came to writing applications for myself, I was, like, overwhelmed with my own advice, and I couldn't, like, get myself to write. So I think my actual advice for, like, writing those long answer questions would be just be honest, and, like, just don't try to be someone you're not, don't try to take on this new voice, don't try to make it this, like, literary masterpiece. Just be honest about, why do you want to go to UWC? Like, what is it that you like? Okay, that's great, now write it down. And it will be unique because it's you. Your application is supposed to be a reflection of you, because if you get accepted, you're going to be the one going to the school. And so if your application doesn't actually reflect who you are, then it's not really a good application, is it? So yeah, that's my updated advice for that. They want to know why you want to go to UWC. They want to know that you've been traveling for most of your life and you want to connect the places you've gone to with people that you meet. They want to know that you are really passionate about climate change, and you think that the only way to climate change is happening. I wish I, like, thought of what I was gonna say before I started speaking, because this is so painful to watch. I want to go to UWC because Jesus, Lydia. Not that I plan my videos now, but if I have this many pauses, I, like, re-say it, and then I just edit the video, like, oh my gosh. Like a physical art, like, not, like, actually send it, like, you know what I mean, like, drawing or charcoal or sculptures. Why am I rubbing my face so much? You know, like, I wanted to do a video. As you can tell, I make videos. Ew. I know that I thought I was saying that ironically, but that's all I have about the written application. If you want to check out my interview video, I highly suggest you do. It is the next part. Why do I look in pain? I'm like, if you want to check out my interview video, like, my entire, like, voice and face in this video are just very strange. Like, I look like I'm straining myself. Probably because, like, I wasn't used to YouTube at this point, and so I was like, welcome to my video, and now I'm just like, peace out. I don't have a closer yet. If you have an idea for how I should end my videos, comment down below. If you have an idea for how I should end my videos, comment down below, and then I hit the whoa. That is not that I have a closer, like I still don't have a way of ending or beginning my YouTube videos, but I don't hit the whoa anymore. And I also love how there's 4 thumbs down. Like, I've never understood the thumbs down button, unless it's like something really racist or like mean. Like who would actively go to my channel, watch this video of me as like a 15-year-old, 16-year-old spewing all of this. I hit the whoa and those 4 people were like, like, dislike. Alright, thoughts. I think that overall I gave decent advice. I think that most of that holds up. I'm not like worried about someone watching that and then getting the wrong idea. I am worried that I scare people at times just because like I was still very fresh off of having written my application, and so there was still a lot of insecurities that I had about my application, and I feel like it got more into the video than it should have, because I don't want those anxieties to rub off onto the people watching. But overall, yeah, I didn't like lead anyone astray. There's definitely some stuff that I missed, but I think I included that in this video, so if you're, you know, watching this as well, you have the premium knowledge. But yeah, I think that's actually kind of cute. It's the first video I filmed. My eyebrows are really bad in that video. Like, not that they're better in this one, like this one is a lot bigger than because like I trimmed this one too much, and like now it's, you guys don't care. I'm back. I want to start doing something at the end of my videos where I give a shout out to comments or DMs that I get from you guys, because you're all very lovely people and I feel like I don't give you enough credit for that, so here we go. For today's video, I'm going to read out my favorite comment, which is from 7 months ago, but I don't care. You have a cruddy mic, but your vids are helpful. With 1 thumbs up. Thank you! If you want me to give you a shout out, comment on my video or add me on Instagram at Liz_Jane. Till next week.